To gain total control, you must give up the feeling of control. Things are much better when you are in a state of flow, when you're not thinking too much, when you're not focusing too much on whatever you're doing, like when you're reciting something or performing any task. When you're in a state of flow, things are so easy and it requires minimal effort. Things are much faster and more fluid when the subconscious mind takes over while you're doing any task. Of course, I'm not telling you that the conscious mind doesn't have a role here. When you are reciting something, don't look for the next word. However, look for the meaning of the next sentence, because when you focus on the large picture, you allow the small particles to fall into place automatically. So when you're reciting anything or performing any task, you feel that everything is in harmony, and too much focus disrupts that harmony. I know that this conscious part, the prefrontal cortex, is always worried about you and wants to constantly correct you. I know, but you shouldn't let it take over all the time. Try soft focus, and sometimes you need to disappear so the words can flow through you without the filter of your own ego getting in the way. When you are in the flow state, you are the process itself. But once you start observing yourself, like too much observation, you collapse that state. You break the flow by trying to measure it while it's happening. Just like the observer effect in the double slit experiment, when you observe your performance too closely, you collapse the state of flow. So let's say that the wave is the subconscious mind, which is very fast and fluid. Whereas the conscious mind or the observer is the prefrontal cortex, which is the most analytical part of the brain. It likes to judge and label everything.